entitlement.
Well, he'd be the one guy
How about that?
who left you and you wanted him to stay.
Yeah, right?
Because I still think you look back at Cano, they were good with him leaving. They were content with it.
Once Seattle went to 200 plus, they were like, peace out, buddy.
Yeah, Judge would have been the first guy to say, no, I don't want you anymore. And to the credit I'll give to Judge, I know he's walking away with this incredible contract, but we didn't know, does he want to be here? And he answered it. He does want to be here.
He answered that question loud and clear. Now, let me go to Big Mac, because Big Mac stood tall yesterday when Clownman put out that erroneous report, and he read it word for word. We just jumped off the cliff assuming that Clownman was right, and you didn't. And you said the words he chose were very particular to you.
Yes.
And you were not going to get off that Yankee wall until you heard it definitively. Now,
No, they
you
need
thought
me
it
on
was
that
going to
wall.
happen.
They want me on that wall.
And you even said, I'm sure it is going to happen.
Yeah.
But until I hear it and see it, it ain't happening.
Yeah, that's how I felt about it. It looks like, a lot of things look like. I was waiting until we got definitive information, and that's fine, and I don't want to necessarily brag about that, although I was clearly right.
Feel free.
It's more about the attitude I got in return for such a feeling.
Attitude from who specifically?
Specifically, Evan. It was a little bit you.
I believe
but
John Heyman. That's really what it came down to.
This is typical denial.
Yes, that's what I thought.
I can't seem to wrap my stupid mind around the idea that he's going to San
Because
Francisco.
I blindly trusted
30
John
years
Heyman.
ago yesterday, Barry Bonds signed with San
hold
Francisco.
on. Time
Time
out. I've been very kind of
douchey.
The opposite of douchey.
You've been very douchey.
I've been very humble, unlike you.
Okay.
About how right I was yesterday.
How were you right?
I nailed. How did we open the show yesterday?
You said, well, once we got the Clownman report.
No. Forget the Clownman
report. It was a
report.
done deal?
No. That's
talking
not
about
fair.
the Heyman
I'm talking about the Clownman report. I'm not talking about before that.
I've changed the subject. When we opened the show yesterday, I made something very clear.
Yeah, there's the anniversary of Barry Bonds signing.
If you could survive the day and survive the night, he's going to stay.
Oh, so you want credit now?
I was right. I don't even need the credit. Trust me, the audience already gave me the credit. I've received the tweets. I know I was right.
Two things are right.
Whether you guys want to admit it or not, that was my prediction at 2:05 yesterday. I have good reason for it, and that's the way it turned out.
You're leaving out critical information.
Well, no. Here's I'll get to that.
You're 100% correct.
Hold on, I'm not done
right.
yet.
Okay.
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
So then John Heyman, a very once respected reporter,
Not anymore,
puts out that Aaron Judge is headed to the Giants.
Yes.
You and I both said, well, we know John's right. And so, like I said, if the day it happens on the day, he's gone.
And you
so
were
when John
so
says
eager.
that,
You were so eager to be right.
I wasn't eager.
Yes, you
were.
were.
Dude, I was right anyway.
I understand that, but you thought you had you were ready to snatch out and take the right. You wanted it bad.
So I wanted to be right?
Yeah.
You didn't hear Craig delay me even making the announcement for 30 seconds
well, he wanted
so
a
he
drum
could
roll.
brag about his freaking dream?
He wanted a drum roll to stick it to me live on radio.
Don't bring me into your fight. I got nothing to do with it.
No, because you're both wrong.
I'm just sitting over here by myself.
Replay the clip of when we read the Heyman report. And then let the history speak for itself.
Both of you took it as gospel.
Hold on. You will look, Baldy over there, like a complete ass.
Insults now.
Again, I haven't said a word.
Yeah.
This is a fight between you two guys, and I got to back Big Mac.
It's a triple threat match.
I got nothing to do with it.
You're wrong.
Nope.
You were right in terms of not believing the Heyman report.
He couldn't have been more right.
What, he just said, I don't believe it yet.
You attacked him.
So did you.
I didn't say a word.
No. Replay the clip.
I asked for a drum roll.
Replay the clip.
And I laughed a little bit.
And you left why?
I laughed.
I
just laughed because the Yankees were losing Aaron Judge.
No, you kept bragging before I even announced it.
I didn't brag at all.
I told you about the dream.
No,
I didn't brag at all.
Oh, wait. I got breaking news. Arson Judge. Oh, maybe it's his cousin.
That was you.
It was obnoxious.
You
You were obnoxious.
Yeah, by
and
the
they
way,
said I'm in denial.
Tell people what kind of sweatshirt you're wearing today.
Oh, today? I am wearing arguably the most comfortable sweatshirt I've ever experienced in my life. And it's been in the closet, unfortunately, unable to be worn for months now.
And what is it?
It is the San Francisco Giants sweatshirt.
And who gave it to you?
You did.
And are you enjoying it?
I love it.
It's a great day to wear it, is it not?
It's a great day to be a somewhat San Francisco Giant non-hater because they no longer
and how
are
about
the
this
team
morning,
that are going to try and
Carlos
steal my heart.
Baerga, after all the craziness yesterday, put out a tweet, and to his credit, he's been pretty good, and said San Francisco is not only trying to wrap up getting Aaron Judge, which clearly they tried to do, they're also going after Correa.
Well, there's a lot of smoke to what was being said yesterday. Not just by John Heyman, but even the Susan Slusser thing of it feels the buzz around here as he's signing with the Giants. Baerga, who is clued in, he had the Verlander report thinking he was going to the Giants.
Yeah.
So it does feel that going into late last night, going into that Hal Aaron Judge conversation, there was a sense that's where he was headed, that he was going to be a Giant.
Yeah, I mean, it really played out perfectly for everyone, right? We get it from a topic standpoint, living it, out publicly with our emotions. You get it as a real Yankee fan. Your guy comes back. We have a guy that used to be a really nice guy and a really well-respected baseball insider who's become a douche knuckle and now in his own world, has lost all credibility amongst fans at least. Maybe not amongst players and teams. I don't know how that works. And when it's all said and done, New Yorkers win.
So there's
it's always about us.
So there's a conspiracy going around that John Heyman was put up to that tweet.
What do you mean by that?
To try to instigate the Yankees into moving their offer from 8 years to 9 years, that they put the fear of God in the Yankees because organizations follow what these baseball insiders are saying. They've got sources. And so
who would have put them up to it?
Maybe Aaron Judge's agent.
But he already had the money on the table. So it wasn't about money.
No, he wanted to go back to the Yankees. And the Yankees apparently had only made the 8-year offer. They hadn't gone to a ninth year at that point.
So the thinking is that he Judge's people give that to Heyman. They screw Heyman over. Too bad.
They do.
That's part of the job.
Too bad.
And that forces Hal Steinbrenner to call him from Italy.
Put the panic and the fear of God in the Yankees. Yeah.
If anything, I would think it's the fact that the Yankees found out that he was meeting with San Diego and they were willing to go to $400 million.
Were they worried?
That would scare me more than the Giants.
Were they worried he was going to take the money to go to San Diego?
I've not asked them. I could. I mean, it's more money.
But he still turned down the more money.
Yeah.
Like, even with the Yankees improving their offer to the 9th year, which got the deal done, he still had a 10th year and $400 million on the table and said no to the Padres.
I've talked to some other people, not the Yankees. And I'm not saying this is factual. I want to be very clear of how I position this. That San Diego offer was never really legitimate.
No, that it was never. Here's what I've heard. It wasn't presented. It was most like an informal,
hey,
we'll go here.
Yes, so we're hearing the same thing.
So it's not technically
it's
an
not
offer.
They gave him a piece of paper that said, here's 10 years, $400 million, sign it. It was more like, hey, we want to talk to you. We probably want to go 10-400.
Right.
And that's apparently one of the reasons he flew to San Diego was to meet with them face to face.
And by the way, I don't think John Heyman puts out a tweet knowing he's being used. I think sometimes
I think that's stock and trade what those guys do for a living.
Know that they're being used?
Yeah, I think they have to.
No, not knowing they're giving bad information.
Oh, that's different.
That's what I mean. Like, I think there's a chance someone very close to Judge may have said,
maybe
he's going to the Giants, put it out there, and then within 12 hours, Hal's on the phone offering a 9th year.
Yeah. Someone gave him the information. He claimed he went on a radio station in San Francisco that our company owns yesterday after all this, before he signed with the Yankees, but after the report came out, all hell broke loose. And he claimed, that's his claim, not mine, that multiple people told him that San Francisco was happening.
Well, clearly there was a buzz about that yesterday.
Yeah, but
not enough to say it's done.
But remember the gal that you guys talked about, Slusser, who covers the Giants?
Yeah.
Her report about there being a buzz amongst the guys came after Clownman put his stuff out.
No, I know.
So, of course, there's a buzz. They just read a once-respected insider who said he's going there.
But here's the other thing, and I know this isn't something provable. It's more just a feeling. Gabe Kapler, the manager of the Giants, did an interview the other day.
Go ahead.
He looked as if he thought he had Aaron Judge. Like the smirk on his face, the way he talked around it. Like it seemed as if the Giants thought they got their guy. So maybe they were under the impression they were going to get him. Maybe they all thought, yeah, we got him, and they just didn't realize what was in Aaron Judge's heart, which is that he ultimately wanted to be a Yankee. He just needed them to get to that 9th year to make it happen.
I do like one of the best memes I saw out there. Somebody put out a fake Fox News survey, and the title was, "The Greatest Threat to World Peace." Kim Jong-un, 17%. Ali Khamenei, 8%. Vladimir Putin, 8%. Xi Jinping, 7%. John Heyman, 41%. Oh, boy. How about that?
Brian Cashman right now on Aaron Judge being a captain.
Go.
Anytime naming a captain is a decision they want to make, he's talking about ownership, I support the decision.
Yeah.
So basically, much like signing Judge, that's a Hal Steinbrenner story.
Now,
Hal runs the place now, man.
I did have Arson Judge T-shirts mocked up.
Did you?
And there's a place in Long Island City that claimed that they were going to do it same day. It was a little fugazi, the whole same day thing. So I am working with a guy. I owe him an email, actually. And if you guys want them, you have a choice now. Do you want Arson Judge sweatshirts for the holidays? Or do you still want the Foo Philly sweatshirts for the holidays?
Foo Philly.
You're going Foo Philly, Big Mac?
I want Arson Judge.
Arson Judge, okay. Tommy?
Foo Philly.
Okay, well, Mets fans. Makes sense. Great. So now I guess
This is a really
I
interesting.
got to find some other people who want sweatshirts because I don't know if I can get one at a
This
time.
is a
but
really
all right.
interesting question. I can't answer it, so I'll leave it up to you guys.
Yeah.
Where did Craig F up more? The Aaron Judge dream or
Yeah.
the Illuminati saying the
I didn't
Giants,
mess up
the
either one
Jets
of them.
already beat the Vikings?
By the way,
Which
and that's
one?
you wrote it from your burner account. Number one. Number two, just because you messed up and Big Mac owns you
I didn't mess up.
doesn't mean you bring me into the picture.
I
I'm
got
an
it right.
outsider.
I got it right.
I'm an outsider. I'm an objective observer of what happened yesterday.
Should I put that up as a poll?
Okay.
Where did Craig F
Yeah.
up more?
And by the way-
Aaron Judge San Francisco dream
Again,
or the Illuminati Jet
The
win?
Illuminati came true. They had 8 chances to win the game in the final 2 minutes. That's a win for me. Okay?
I'll put the poll up. I'm curious what'll
yeah,
win.
put the poll up. Try to deflect from your
Where
ignorance
is-
yesterday.
I got everything right yesterday.
Mr. Baseball over here.
I nailed
yeah,
it.
Mr. Baseball Bunch with Johnny
The-
Bench.
the video
Yeah,
on
you
the
got
W-
it right.
the
Do I
video
need
on
to
the-
play it for you? Do you want me to play what you said yesterday?
Well, if you play the right part.
You want me to play what you said?
Which part?
yeah, the right part. You're
The
right.
part where I said if you get through the day, you'll stay
Yeah.
with the Yankees?
What about all the other parts?
No, I believe
Yeah.
John's report, which you did too, by the way.
Huh? I don't believe anything I read anymore because I read a lot of things that
No,
aren't true.
I agree with you that I'm going to be skeptical from now on, but in the 5 minutes that we read the Heyman tweet, you can't say I'm the only one who believed it.
By the way,
That's not
Big
true.
Mac, I think today is the day, since you got great news about the Yankees, that you will not get upset with me. Because on a day that you are celebrating the return of Aaron Judge, my guy Jimbo is back.
Oh, no.
Don't ruin this day.
Come on.
Well, you can't ruin the day. But don't.
Craigie, rather.
No, just don't even.
In the holiday spirit.
In the holiday spirit.
I'd like to state for the record that with the Yankees committing to Aaron Judge, the rest of us deserve to see
Yeah.
the big Mama Lucas.
I don't know why you find this guy funny.
I don't know. It's just funny to me. That's all. He seems like a really good guy.
Yeah.
That's all.
Good
I
guy.
don't want to bring you down. You had a good day.
Can't bring me down.
You had a great night. You're having a great day.
Had a great
Right?
night, great day.
Yeah, so we had a great lunch together.
We had a great
Out
lunch.
of Doralay, did we not?
We did.
A great lunch. You know what the best part of the lunch was? Tommy left early. How great was that? He's like, I gotta go.
Showed up late, left early.
Gotta
The
live.
best
Exactly.
part about the lunch, and I know Big Mac won't ever want to come clean about this, but he's eating the chicken wings, and his hands are a mess.
Well, that's what happened.
And it bothered him. And it really bothered him. So he looks at me with like this sad puppy dog face, and he says, is there any kind of napkin?
Yeah, and what happened?
There were no
Please.
napkins
What
on the
happened?
table.
Evan sat on his ass, and who went and got you a napkin?
Me. I gave him a napkin.
Excuse me?
So I hand him I hand him a napkin. It's a small one.
You gave him a piece of
and
toilet
he looks
paper.
at me and says, look, anything is needed right now. Thank you. And I looked into his eyes and I said, you don't like this right now. Your hands are a mess. You're not happy. I knew he wasn't happy.
I'm wearing a white San Francisco Giants sweatshirt. I can't dirty this thing up right now.
Here's Vinny in Staten Island. Vinny, what's going on?
What's going on, boys? How you doing?
Doing great, thank you.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
Okay.
You know, John Heyman is one of the most overrated beat writers, or whatever you want to call him,
Yeah.
in sports. This guy is brutal. He's always wrong. He's never right. He always tweets, and then he has to take it back.
Yeah.
I feel like people think he should get like the respect of Adam Schefter. He
Well,
doesn't even come close.
I can tell you the guy that's the best at it. And I don't see eye to eye with him on a lot of things, but I've always said I'm going to be honest about how a guy does his
He's at
job.
you.
And I'll tell you what,
He's at you.
the best guy out there is Jeff Passan. It's not even close.
No, I think he's not even close. And the whole Phil Mickelson thing, that whole
Yes,
drama.
that pissed me
he's a
off too.
clown.
Yeah, well, thank you, Vinny. I appreciate it. The Phil Mickelson thing is that John Heyman, when Phil Mickelson did his deal with, just real quick, the Live Golf Tour, I think Connor Hughes may have reported, I could be off on that. And John Heyman said, well, good news. We all know he's going to gamble away the $200 million.
I do remember that. That was
like he made a flippant comment after Phil had acknowledged that he's a compulsive gambler and has struggled with gambling addiction. He took a shot at addiction. So I've had a problem with that because, it's personal.
That's a screwed up comment.
Right. So, listen, I've always told you, Evan, if I wait long enough, I always win. Sometimes you just got to wait it out.
Well, I guarantee you're going to win because this is a back-and-forth poll already. Where did Craig screw up more?
Yeah.
The Illuminati securing a Jets win that didn't happen?
Yeah.
Or the dream about Judge to San Francisco? You could already tell a lot of intensity in this vote.
Yeah.
Currently, early on, the dream about Judge going to San Francisco is in the lead, but it's close. It could go either way. We may not be able to call this race until very late in the show.
I kind of feel like if I can, at least support both stances, that I win on both. To be honest.
What?
I mean, the Jets had 8 chances in the last 2 minutes to score a touchdown from the 5-yard line to win the game. That's a win for me. All right, now you want to talk about the dream? It was done. Yesterday, I was the big winner. That's all.
Stop the count! Stop the count!
I was the big winner yesterday. Now, unfortunately, it changed. But I didn't see Hal Steinbrenner stepping up from Italy and making that offer. I never saw that coming, let's be honest. No one else did either.
No, I think in the last few days there was a sense that
they weren't going to lose him.
They weren't going to be outbid for him. That if he decided to go to San Francisco,
they got outbid for him.
Well, by the Padres.
Maybe not officially, but they did.
No, by the Padres. Because it really felt like it was always Giants, Yankees, Giants, Yankees. But that if he was going to leave the Yankees to go to the Giants, because I still don't think he would have gone to San Diego, it was going to be because he wanted to go there.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't going to be about the money. It was going to be that's where he wanted to go. And so I never thought, like yesterday, really the last few days, I can't say I felt this way a month ago because we didn't know. I didn't know what to think about Hal. Yeah. But Hal clearly showed you they weren't going to be outbid.
And just to prove to you that I always come out on top, Evan, I'm having a great day even here at the radio station because Tommy was telling me that Boomer and Brandon are in a fight and that you and Giannotti are in a fight.
Why are we in a fight?
And I'm just sitting back going, well, this is fantastic.
How am I in a fight with Jay?
I get to just sit back and watch it all unfold.
I heard.
And I'm not involved in either skirmish.
I heard about the Boomer and Tierney fight because Brandon just hates the sports minutes.
Yes.
Well, how me and G fighting? What do we do?
Tommy told me.
What are we fighting about?
You asked Tommy what's going on between you two.
I have a big
All I know is this. I'm right here, and I ain't got nothing to do with any of it. And I'm going to enjoy watching it burn.
Well, I don't think burning more has been your predictions over the last 2 weeks.
I'm going to sit back and I'm going to watch it unfold. And if I can be of any service to either side, I'm friends with everybody.
You are starting to run away with the dream of Judge going to San Francisco as the runaway winner, so it's opening up a little bit of a lead now.
Again, deflect all you want, buddy.
About what?
Deflect. Every time I take a little.
I got nothing to deflect.
A little magnifying glass on you.
What I do?
You deflect back to me.
Hey,
let me be clear.
I opened the show
I'm not
correctly
involved.
Yesterday.
I got nothing to do with your skirmish.
I'm not in a skirmish.
I got nothing to do with your, to be frank, dismissive nature towards Big Mac yesterday.
Right.
I'm just a guy sitting here watching it all burn.
Yes.
And I like this role a lot better.
Yeah, with a can of gas and a book of matches hidden behind your back.
I know you're talking about.
We all know how it
goes. But I know I'm not in a fight with Giannotti. He's my buddy.
That is true.
I'm not fighting with old man Boomer. He's my buddy. But you, on the other hand, you're fighting with everybody.
Nah, me and Boomer are on good terms now.
No, you're not.
He saved my life.
Oh, no. You're not on good terms with Greg. My bad. My bad. That's right.
Yeah, me and Boomer are all good now.
How did Boomer save your life?
Papa Boomer.
Yeah.
Because he pointed out my elbow issue.
Stop. You're not going to die from a little liquid on your elbow.
You never know.
Trust me on that one. You're not going to die from it.
Worst case, you lose the arm.
I like big deal.
Get another arm.
We amputate right
You're
at the elbow.
left-handed anyway.
Exactly right. Yeah, you get prosthetics for that. They're badass. Yeah. It's like bionic stuff. No joke. Like, I'll support you.
Oh,
you might actually have a manly handshake.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to clap ever again, but outside of that, I'm your guy.
I'm a big clapper too.
Oh, you like to clap?
Yeah, when I go to sporting events, I clap for the national anthem. I clap for the starting lineup.
As you should.
I clap when something good happens, which occasionally does occur. I'm a big clapper.
Yeah.
Not a screamer or a yeller, like a clapper.
Did you ever buy the clapper?
No.
You never had the clapper. Everybody had the clapper once.
No.
one ever used it like 6 months later. But every one of us at some point has bought a clapper. I mean, I'll own that. I bought a clapper just so I could go in and go, clap on, clap off, the clapper.
The song's the best part.
Yeah, that's the whole
Clap
thing.
on, clap on.
I bought Miracle
clapper.
Thaw. I bought the clapper. I bought it all.
I should have.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't buy Aaron Judge, but Hal Steinbrenner did.
He certainly did.
And how about that? That to me, that's like the definition of being a badass. You're on vacation. I'm assuming he's on vacation, right? Maybe he's there for a month because Christmas is around the corner. Steinbrenner's on vacation. And he's like, excuse me? Aaron Judge said, what? Get him on the phone. And someone summoned him. Think about that. How many people in the world can summon Aaron Judge? Probably not a lot of people, right? And he goes, he probably had a servant, set up FaceTime for him on his yacht in Lake Como. And he goes, yeah, Aaron, Hal, you want to be a Yankee? Is it important to you?
Yes, sir.
That's exactly what he said.
Yes.
He goes, well, we want you to be a Yankee. And he goes, with all due respect, sir, I have a nice offer on the table. If you would simply match it, I would love to come home. And he goes, you got it. Yes.
I think the voices...
That is like John Wick stuff right there.
I do think the voices are the complete opposite, though.
Yeah.
I think it was more, please get Aaron on the phone. Aaron, do you want to be a Yankee? Please.
No, not like that.
No.
He John Wicked it.
Nah, Craig, think about the
You ever hear the boogeyman?
Think about the negotiations.
I'm the boogeyman.
Think about the negotiations. The Yankees offered him $213 million
Right.
a year ago.
That's right.
Less than a year ago.
Yeah.
This turned into Aaron Judge winning a negotiation
I disagree.
like no other.
The Yankees won.
How'd they win?
Because they got the guy they wanted. The Yankees
Aaron
won.
Judge got the money he
Aaron
wanted.
Judge, to his credit, got even more money.
Look, the truth is they both won, but in terms of how this went, the Yankees, and I don't even know how you would argue this, the Yankees did not have the power. Aaron Judge had the power. And that's how he was able to get a 9-year,
you're wrong on that.
$360 million
The power
deal.
is the paycheck. The power is the ability to write the check.
No, but the power is to
Yeah.
get the paycheck.
The power is the check.
Right, but the power is to acquire that
No.
paycheck, and he was
It's
offered $150 million less.
You're missing that one. The power lies within the guy that has the ability to write the check. It's like, thing I'll never forget. It was Shaquille O'Neal said it. I think it was Shaquille O'Neal. And he was talking about wealth,
Right.
and talking about being rich or being wealthy. He goes, I'm rich. The guy that pays me, he's wealthy. Right?
No, I get that.
Power's
Hal
with the
has
paycheck.
I know that Hal has more money. That's not the discussion. If there was ever a winner in this negotiation, and truthfully, they both won. They're married together, and everybody's happy. But the winner was Aaron Judge. He got 9 years, $360.
Why are you in a battle right now with Giannotti?
I have no idea.
I'll tell you.
Oh, tell me, what is it?
I'll tell you during the next break.
No, tell me on air. Have some balls.
No, we got to take a break.
No, tell me on air.
Yeah, I don't have balls.
Well, then tell us
Yeah.
on air. Why would you say it off
Because
air?
I'm going to tease it, and I'm going to
So you're
do
going to
it.
say it on air?
100%.
Oh, that's all I ask for.
Yeah,
I don't give a
100%.
crap when you say it.
Yeah, no, well, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I want to know why my coworkers are fighting with each
I
other.
love G. I got a whole chapter
No,
written
no.
about him in the book that I'm
You
writing.
love him, but you're in a major war with him right
I'm
now.
not in a war with him.
That's not what I heard.
I have to figure out what I can keep from the Giannotti chapter because
I
there's
will
some
say this,
stuff I
though.
may have to take out.
I will say this.
I'll have to run it by him.
While Brandon and Boomer are skirmishing and you're in a war with Giannotti, I will say this about my friends in the morning.
Yeah.
Both of whom I adore. I love both of them. They get into gossip like schoolgirls to a point where I've never experienced anything like it from grown men.
You're not a gossiper?
I am not a gossiper. I hate gossip. I think gossip is for schoolgirls. But they love gossiping.
You're gossiping right
Yeah.
now.
No, I'm not. I'm just going to point out that you're in a war right now. And if I can support you, let me know. But right now, Gio's my guy.
The New York Mets have made a trade.
Ooh.
John Heyman's reporting it, so I'm not sure I like it.
Well, then it's not accurate.
It's a minor trade. It's more
Oh.
for the Rico. You won't have
That's
any
probably
idea what's
his
going
level
on.
of information.
I like it, though. Brooks Raleigh from Tampa Bay. I love that. Was on my fantasy team last year. Good move. Like that trade.
What did they trade to get Brooks Raleigh, who no one ever heard
Keyshawn
of?
Askew. It's a minor deal,
Minor league trade.
but a good deal for this bullpen that needs improvement. More on that on the Rico tonight.
Well, imagine going from reporting on the Aaron Judge situation to being relegated to reporting on minor deals that nobody cares about.
No, I care. Big
Yeah.
lefty reliever for the Met bullpen. I got 25 minutes on this tonight on the Rico.
877-337-6666.